I'm Josh. I'm the head brewer here at Fort Garry Brewing. I've been working here for just a year now. I've known about Fort Garry forever, like before I even went to college, like 7 years ago. And, always been a fan of the dark and everything like that. So I went to college for 2 years, Olds College, and then after that I came back to Winnipeg and I worked in a couple breweries and for about 5 years. Just kind of popped from brewery to brewery here and then ended up at Fort Garry. Yeah, very friendly community. You know, I feel like half the brewers came out of Half Pints at one point, and we all know each other pretty well, and very friendly, very collaborative community. It's been great. Yeah, I was home brewing for a year or two before deciding to make a career out of it and going over to college. I just kind of made whatever was the cheapest one available. I was not a good home brewer. It wasn't until I got to college that I started actually making good beer. I can point out exactly what went wrong on every brew there. Just garden hoses and terrible carboys. Yeah, so we've been going kind of crazy on the test batches so far. We just made a double IPA and we are getting the ball rolling on that. We're going to have that hopefully in a month or two. We finally figured out a way to dry hop on our system to get a lot of hops in there, and so I'm very excited for that beer to come down the pipeline. Just on the scale of this brewery, it's a little bit difficult to get that amount of hops into the fermenter and everything like that, and so we're going to have to shuffle some tanks and do some stuff, but we finally made it happen. We have enough tank space right now that we can occupy 2 tanks at once and we can get all the hops that we want into this beer. I think people are just gonna have to wait and see. Just know that we're making a new batch on the test batch system every week now. We are really just kind of seeing what we like and what we want to start brewing a little bit more of. I'm really pushing for a sour right now because I'd like to see that down the pipeline. I'm a huge fan of the American sour style, so hopefully we can get that going sometime this summer. Yeah, so we got a coffee stout coming out very soon. We got a very nice American dry stout, and then we're going to just be cold brewing, I think it's 15 kilos of coffee and then throwing that in there. So when brewing a coffee stout, you know, a lot of the darker malts and everything will have a lot of coffee flavors to them, which can work really well for you, or it can work against you if you go a little bit too hard on it. So it's a bit of a balancing act between getting those coffee flavors from the malt and getting the coffee flavors from the coffee that we're getting from Thom Bargen. And it's going to be absolutely delicious. The test batches have been amazing, so very excited for this one to come out.